is broken. We are led by a president who's the enemy of God, and President Trump will never bring us together like God intended. We are at war with evil. This is a war between God and the Antichrist. There is no doubt in my mind that the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, is the Antichrist. He is a false Messiah, and he is your enemy, and he must be killed. For God and country. This is the motto of my campaign. I decided to run for office to fix our broken political system, to restore bipartisanship, return power to the working class, and to end our system of Washington insiders, extremism, and excuses from our current members of Congress. I've reached a turning point in my campaign. Why? I've come to the realization that our country is broken. We are led by a president who's the enemy of God, and President Trump will never bring us together like God intended. Democrats are wrong because they are wrong on the common sense issues. Enforcement of our criminal laws, border security, national security, and social issues that are 80-20. Republicans are wrong because they never address the racism and discrimination that has persisted in our country for generations. Is our country salvageable? Maybe it is. Our founding fathers intended us to be the freest country on this planet, and that's what we became. But in doing so, we became the most selfish. We turned away from God. We turned away from love and kindness, and we turned away from putting others first. I served in the United States Marine Corps. I swore an oath when I commissioned. I, William Upham, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, so help me God. I joined the United States Marine Corps to defend our country against all enemies, including the enemies here at home. This principle of defending others, especially the innocent and the vulnerable, is seen in the Bible in many passages. In Esther chapter 8, verse 11, the Prime Minister of Persia authorized the right for Jews to defend themselves and women and children from armed attackers. In Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 13, builders armed themselves and were stationed for self-defense purposes, with Nehemiah stating, "Fight for your brothers, your sons, and your daughters." This biblical principle can be summarized in the following. God values life, and although self-defense is not explicitly endorsed, it is implied through these passages, and it should be used to protect the innocent and the vulnerable. Violence should never be used for evil purposes, such as vengeance or plunder. This is a message to all of God's children in our country. We must defend ourselves against all enemies. We are at war with evil. This is a war between God and the Antichrist. There is no doubt in my mind that the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, is the Antichrist. He is a false Messiah, and he is your enemy, and he must be killed. Why do I believe this? President Trump posted an AI-generated image of him in the likeness of Jesus Christ. He has also criticized the Pope. He is nothing like Jesus Christ. In Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 3 through 12, Apostle Paul describes the man of lawlessness, otherwise known as the Antichrist, as someone who opposes God worships himself, and claims to be God. In Revelation chapter 13, verses 1 through 8, John describes the Antichrist as a ruler backed by Satan who demands to be worshipped, blasphemes God, and wages war on our saints. All of these Antichrist descriptions describe President Trump. If you disagree with me, you must ask yourself, is your perspective clouded by mega ideology? Are you worshiping a false idol? Is President Trump anything like Jesus Christ? The book of Revelation is occurring right now. America is Babylon. God and his angels have condemned our country because we are drowning in sin. Who are we now? We are selfish, worshiping ourselves and false idols, not showing love or kindness to our fellow American, and treating life without love and dignity. Instead of remembering our founding fathers' intention of a nation under God, we have lost sight of God and treated him like he was an accessory. We've become too proud to be an American and not proud enough to be God's child. I ask this question to all of you. Is it too late for us to turn from our sins? Is it too late for America? My answer is no. It's not too late. The Lamb will be sacrificed to pay for all of our sins, and our country will be saved from the Babylon that we have become. President Trump is the Antichrist, and he will be killed and sent to hell. God will prevail against evil.